How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to another episode of Person of Interest. It's episode number 20 of Season 4, as we'll have 2 more episodes left to go after this. Sad times. I mean, we do have another season up and coming, but it will be the last one, as we all well know. But still, it's been a fantastic season, has Season 4. It's just been killing it all throughout. So yeah, that last episode was really tense stuff, wasn't it? Yeah. That guy was never going to survive, was he, in terms of his knowledge about the machine and all of that, and well, the kind of knowledge of the... He had a feeling that AI was destroying his life, essentially. So yeah, and it became the end of his life, didn't it? As he wanted to look into Samaritan's eyes, and it's like, be careful what you wish for. But I'm excited to get into this episode, so why don't we get into episode 20 of Season 4, Person of Interest. Let's go. Hello?
Some things simply cannot be replaced.
Yeah. It was priceless.
Coffee? Finch, they didn't have your Cincha thing, so I got you mint medley.
Oh, I'll go without that.
Carter!
Hydrating on a stakeout is a double-edged sword anyway.
Oh my god! What is this, a flashback?
Simple.
Must be. You're leaving us.
You brought home a beast. I have to walk it and water it and feed it. Lest
You'll
it
love
consume more of
him.
my
Spoiler
books.
alert.
Mr. East? Detective?
I can't believe Carter... My heart's breaking! What the hell? What the hell did I do to deserve this?
Look at him. Just walking around. Don't even know what's coming for him.
You ought to.
Oh my... What?
Stealing from a bunch of grub cops.
Nah.
I hate it here.
Yes, I can handle one murderer on my own.
Alleged murderer.
Yeah, alleged,
Case
but
can help clear that up.
fleeing to another country after they were slaying their family doesn't look good. Congrats, Roo!
Don't buy me that blender just yet, Harry.
No. Guys, she's just practicing for her wedding with Shaw. She's just practicing for her wedding with Shaw. That's why she looks like that.
Detectives' things are evidence now.
Evidence.
Wait, Carter?
She was murdered.
Yeah. Oh.
I just think about putting in my 20 and getting out.
Where would you go?
A beach.
See, that's what should have happened.
Somewhere where there's no blood. No showing up.
I don't know. I mean, what if there's a shark attack?
Taylor is very proud of his mom.
I'll bet he is.
Oh, this hurts, knowing what happened with Carter and... Oh. The picture.
You're the rook. You keep the file.
This dickhead!
Patterson's
Of course, we
got a lot
remember
of means they got a lot of
Turney.
weapons, too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It just is... Yeah.
You looking for something specific, detective? It's just a busy day.
There's got to be something more with him darting off and all of that.
Then where were you? Come on, Chase. What aren't you telling me?
Nothing. I've already told my side.
So why are you hiding it now?
I'm not hiding.
Kind of reminds me of the actor who plays Quicksilver, not the one in the MCU. The Fox Universe one.
Right? All the way home to the hospital. Didn't I didn't go until I woke up.
That sounds about right for a mom.
There you go.
had
Like,
to go to rehab.
there's quite the
Every
kerfuffle.
day, my mom
But
would
his mum was concerned.
About that.
Because you
when I
are.
was a child.
Yeah. Oh, I thought her child.
Her child.
Yeah.
I was going to ask her to forgive me, and then she was gone.
Oh, man.
They were all gone.
Asian in a doorman building on Park Avenue. Why don't you want to arrest them?
I looked into his eyes.
We trust Carter.
He's damaged.
I don't trust Turney.
But there is no way in hell he slit his mother's throat.
He's got his battles, but not against his family.
Thank you, Carlo.
Keep that psycho away from me!
Hey, Harold, did you talk with Elias's guy, Carl?
No, she
This
did.
girl's just finished questioning.
The deserved.
Carlo went to the Delta. I'll meet you.
Trying to stop a gang war, remember?
Hello.
And I just cleaned my service weapon. Now spill.
It's interesting though, because
There is no after for people like us.
we've had this talk before, and I've had my worries about John's survivability.
Hope you're in the first place.
I'm pretty sure you drove us here.
No.
Wait,
here in
what?
this car, drinking cold coffee, stalking a bar owner in the middle of the night.
Wait, what?
Should I
Hello?
be-
No one changes, Carter. You're here because this is where you were always headed.
What is
No one
this?
changes. Says the man who was a hobo the first night I met him. And you
Vash just told me to bring you dinner.
And you're eating it, aren't you?
Interrupting something?
No, but hot dogs aren't dinner, Fusco. Not for normal people.
Hey, I'll
It's the
take
thought
it.
that counts.
But you need to decide. Because for a spy, lying isn't your strong suit.
Duh. Oh my goodness, it's just like, yeah. It's just breaking my heart with, Carter and, yeah. The flashbacks, and obviously the talk about John's future. I mean, I know this was in the past, but like I said, recent, bits regarding Reese has been very ominous, in my opinion. Yeah. Is he back? Is he... Deja vu!
Detective.
Oh no. Oh no.
What's going on?
It's Gil, not Phil. And that's the last time you're gonna
Regrets!
make that
For some reason.
mistake. Brother.
Ah!
Brother?
Not that I'm proud to call a drug addict loser my brother. Probably got that from your mother's side.
Oh,
Your
wow!
father. So I tracked my father down.
And he
But he had a
pretend...
new family.
Yeah, he didn't know who you were.
Tried paying me to go away.
There it is.
Any father who would give up
Well,
his
killing
son
an entire
twice.
family is not... No, it's a no... It's a no-go.
Family. Why'd you kill yourself? Sit.
What? No, you're not. You're a piece of shit!
Pick up the pills.
You're a piece of shit!
That lady, detective.
She was there
She
before.
interrupted me too.
Yeah, history is
Back
repeating
then,
itself.
I was too scared to kill a cop. You know she got shot last year.
Hey!
Anyway,
Hey!
go.
He just stood there.
You're not cool.
Or maybe you were going to take a walk on the Brooklyn Bridge. Is that the path you were talking about?
John. is just so, like, oh, this episode.
God, I loved her laugh.
You can't blame yourself for what happened to her, John.
He still does
It's not
to
a
this
question
day.
of blame, it's a fact.
Yeah. There's no
She needed me and
disputing
I left her.
it.
She deserved happiness. Not quite how it worked out, though.
Sorry,
You
John.
weren't to know what would have happened to her with that piece of shit.
Because whatever it is you're not telling me, that's the real reason why you're alone, John. And because time is running out.
Yeah, this is all playing in his head.
Fine, John.
What?
Shh. Is that why he keeps having to warm the place up?
And he got you pretty good, too. You managed to get to Chase's car. You need to get help. And if you don't, you're going to die.
I did find it weird how he kept
Chase.
flashing as well, like in terms of, of course, in terms of, like when he was talking to Carter,
I'll take our blade out before they
and the
get
background looked a little bit different for like
Who
a
gets you?
second.
But you're right. You probably won't bleed to death. It's the cold that'll kill you first.
That's why he keeps
You
warming
should
up
do
the
something
car.
about it.
Doesn't
You need
matter
to get
because
those
there's a.
keys, John.
Hey, glasses. That info from Carlo lead to anything?
Sadly, no.
Boy pulled?
I'm afraid so. Well, if you do hear from him, will you let me know?
Yeah, sure thing.
Oh, this is really rough. Oh, like they're worried about John, and Reese has closed himself
I'm sure wherever
off.
he is, they
To just wind up dying now, out here alone, at the hands of a psycho who got off one lucky shot.
That's it though. It's like you're not dying
Didn't think
here.
So. I thought you liked following orders. Now you think you can make it back?
Come on, John.
I've missed you.
That's good. Being missed means you meant something to people while you were here. So, you're a cop now?
Not a real one.
No.
Still a
That
cop.
shit not too hot. It's too cold.
Oh shit.
Engine won't start.
Oh, of course it won't.
Cars don't like the cold.
And now he's that little bit of hope has just been stripped away again.
Come on, John, you know this. The
He's not
heat
gonna
you
stop.
feel out of this car, and you die.
Shit.
But the light.
He sees a light. Don't go. Yeah, don't go to the light,
It's the
John.
moon.
The signal was lost soon after, and I have no other means of determining his location.
Severity of worry there for Finch.
I'm sorry, Harry.
No, he's gonna be found.
They all had a picture. Girlfriend, wife, kid.
Oh,
I figured maybe if I didn't have a picture to carry around with me,
yeah.
I'd be better at my job.
Oh.
I didn't shut you out. We had a connection. I could talk with you
And then he lost. Oh,
about important things, the things that really mattered.
About a path you were on. I asked if you wanted to talk about it, and you didn't.
shutting her out.
I did.
No, you cracked a couple jokes to share that part of yourself with me. But you never were, John.
Oh, this is a.
It's like you said, you're here because you were always headed here.
This episode, man.
Just me.
Why?
It was a chance to be close to you again.
Oh.
There are people who care about you, who could love you. Just gotta let them in. It's like what you told me before.
Oh.
Whether I liked it or not. I wasn't alone.
Nope.
Neither are you.
Oh.
You made it.
There's a light and it's a one that we can embrace. Being rescued, right? Jesus Christ, that episode. Oh. What is this season? What is this season? Yeah. This season has just been absolutely impeccable, and they keep coming out with bangers for season 4. This was no exception. Yeah. I just love how you can paint in real world topics, you know, with Reese and him being, you know, like there's that message of him closing himself off and all of that. It's just great. Man, that was rough to get for, like, especially towards the last, like throughout this entire episode. I mean, I was going through like in terms of differing emotions, like especially because I did speak about Reese and his mindset, and I guess the death flags that are ringing. I did talk about that. And this episode really pushed things to that, but it was also very important as well to, like I said, notice the mental health kind of allergies there that that were presented throughout this episode. I just love this show, and it's just sad that I'm going to be ending it soon, but I think this show is definitely up there in terms of one of the best shows I've watched, that I have reacted to as well. There's just a lot to love about this show, and they just keep, you know, producing bangers, and yeah. And I did really, really love how this episode really, like, first off, it gave you little signs in terms of what was actually happening for Reese, in terms of, you know, the flashbacks and all of that, and yeah, considering the fact that he kept, you know, turning up the heat and all of that to try and push through the well, the fact that he was dying and all of that. And I found it, I didn't think much of it at first, but the second time I did. And then there were, of course, as I said, little bits and pieces throughout the episode that, like, okay, what is this? And yeah, the fact that she was a hallucination during this whole situation with Catterson as well was yeah. Meanwhile, we still delved into flashbacks with Carter because, of course, she was the first one to take this case, wasn't she? And it's, you know how it's like with, I guess it is very, very apt that, like, Reese, not only picked up a case that Carter did, but, I mean, with this episode having Carter return, which was just glorious, by the way, it's kind of like unfinished business, isn't it? Like, you know, I mean, obviously the show would never, ever delve into ghosts and all of that, but I think that hallucination is the next best thing and all of that, right? So, in terms of, like, the whole unfinished business thing. So, yeah. And, yeah, it was just really, really well done, like I said. So, yeah. It was interesting as well, like, given the fact that this season, at least for that last episode especially, because I do remember talking about it, Reese has made certain comments and all of that, like he was getting Finch ready just in case, you know, one day I'm not here and all of that, and it's like, don't say that, but at the same time, you're thinking, well, season 5's going to be the last one. Are they really going to do that for, like, a swan song for... I mean, it would be very, very, I'd say, on brand. And then we have this episode, he's the closest he's ever been to death, I would say. Even closer than The Devil's Share, I think it was. Episode 10, like the episode after Carter died. Because, of course, he was putting himself through... Like, he didn't care if he died then, as we all know. But he was not going to stop until HR would be dealt with. But this episode, he came close. With a mixture of things. As Carter said, a lucky shot from that guy who, of course, we found out his deal. We found out he was at the hotel. So, yeah. I was thinking at first, damn, the guy's kept his job for, like, God knows how long. But there's a reason for that, because he was masquerading. He was, of course... having history repeat itself, wasn't he? Because of the fact that, well, Reese was picking up Carter's case, and it was like bar for bar remake, wasn't it, in terms of what Carter did? So yeah, yeah, not that he knows that, because yeah, it was like the viewer does, but not that he, you know. I mean, I guess he retraced his steps and all of that from the shit that he investigated with, you know, picking up Carter's case and all of that, but still, it was like some of the sceneries were like, yeah, it's a spitting image, just, yeah, years, like, what was it, years later, and it's like, yeah, spitting image, anyways, yeah, and that's it, though. He, again, it was a lucky shot, but also there's this idea of Reese closing himself off and, not telling anyone where he's at. And I do love, like I said, the mental health. Don't get me wrong, of course, this episode does talk about, you know, grief, especially with Carter, and especially things that were unsaid to Carter. And there is this kind of cathartic nature in a sense, but it's also heartbreaking. Because obviously him talking to Carter was... his mind hallucinating from the cold. Which I guess explains the weird way we opened things with this episode, and then, oh hey, there's Carter again, so yeah, because that's it though, like, we didn't have the iconic We Are Being Watched intro. It was just a fade in with noises that described the predicament that Reese was going to be in. Of course, we weren't to know anything of it, but it was still weeding us out. So yeah. But again, I think with this episode, it did really, really great in terms of talking about death and grief and, yeah, things that were left unsaid and all of that. Even peering into the real reason that he broke things off with Jessica, which was really surreal because of the fact that it was an emotional story, and it, you know, gives you a bit of an idea to how Reese's mind operated in terms of everyone had a picture, but he could not, just for the fact that it would make it easier. So it is heartbreaking, especially when we know what happened to Jessica as well. But also, yeah, it was just really, really, you know, great stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, that, in those, you know, 10 minutes and all of that, it was getting really, really emotional stuff. So, yeah, because, I, like I said, associated this episode with mental health, big time. Because I mean, with him closing himself off and, you know, peering to the rest of the team as well, in terms of expressing their worries, I can definitely feel that in terms of, you know, if you're going through a really, really rough situation. I may have mentioned it before, but I remember, like, just closing my social feeds and all of that one day. It was like a few years ago, but I was in a really difficult mental place. And I know a few of my friends did try to reach out and all of that because they thought something happened and all of that. But I just remember just not just like I said, I guess temporarily deleting my socials and all of that, and just you know, finding time to just be by myself and all of that, because I was going through a very, very difficult situation. And you know, when it comes to opening up about a certain topic, obviously Jessica and everything came out of the woodwork in terms of, you know, Carter and Reese and all of that. But still, the idea of bottling yourself up, not letting anyone be there, is, again, and I said this before, I know I have, because I fully admit to being the hypocrite here, but it's not something you should do, bottling it up and all of that. And again, I'm a hypocrite because I always bottle up my emotions. I find it very, very difficult to open up to people. Because I just have this notion that there's always this side in my mind that is that feels like I am alone, and that no one really, you know, cares what's going on inside your head, Liam. And it's easier to just bear that burden and bottle it up than you know, to speak about things. So and again, it's not something that is that I would advise, and I know I should, you know, listen to my own listen to my own words and start not bottling up. But it's just there in my head. It's just something that is just a bad habit for me. But again, at the end of the day, for me, it makes it easier, and it's just, yeah. So, but there is that whole kind of situation when it comes to opening up to Carter and everything. So, yeah. And that's it, though, because, like I said, with Harold, Fusco, and Root, whilst, you know, they were getting themselves involved in the whole Elias Brotherhood feud, they were also very concerned about Reese's whereabouts. Harold, for the most part, understandably. But yeah, I mean, you saw how they had to scramble to try and find him and all of that. So, I mean, you heard Root like being like, I'm sure he's going to be okay, and that's it though. Like, he is a tough soldier, but the concern is still there, and yeah. So, yeah, it was just really, really powerful stuff. But for Reese, I mean, we know that with Carter and her death and all of that, that's been a thing that still plays a part on his mindset to this day, or even before this episode, should I say. And yeah, it was just truly remarkable in terms of seeing him be able to finally, I'd say, open up. Well, I say finally, but to be fair, he does keep people at an arm's length, really. He is very, very wallsed up in terms of the emotions. So it's something that you know, he does need to hear. Like, you know, if you're gonna die, like, if you're gonna survive and all of that, here's a little, I guess, 101 lesson here in terms of you need to start letting people in and all of that. So yeah, and he has gotten closer to people. We know that, but it's like with and I know I'm darting back to me again. I know it's me, but I mean it. I will admit I feel like ever since what I mentioned a few years ago and all of that, I've gotten a bit better in terms of talking to people. I'm still a sucker for bottling it up, and it's still a bit of a problem. So, yeah. And there it might be this idea that what he has experienced in this episode might get him to think of a different way. Really. So, and it is just really, really sad, though, isn't it? That he does feel like keeping people at arm's length, not just is, better in general, but it, like with Jessica, for example, like I said, I mean, the real reason why things just didn't pan out in a fairy tale like ending and all of that is because there are those attachments and there are vulnerabilities when he's out on the field. And he doesn't want those vulnerabilities to affect him. So, yeah. And like I said, I think over time he has gotten a little bit better on it. It might be also because of, like, going back to the things he wished he could say to Carter and all of that. And he has this opportunity, even if she's a hallucination, he has this opportunity to do so. There might be a little bit of regret in terms of I shouldn't have kept an arm's distance to Jessica. And that's what I did because she ended up paying the price. And if things had gone down a little bit differently. I always feel like that scene with him and Jessica is always a very, very interesting, what if things were a little bit different? Because, I mean, that's it though. Jessica could have survived. So yeah. But like I said, I feel like there might be a little bit of regret to him keeping things at a distance with him and Jessica. There might be regret based on what happened to Jessica, and he is, not exactly closed off to Harold, for example. But he'll still bottle things up, as we know, as he failed to tell anyone, oh, I'm going here and all of that. So yeah, thankfully Fusco, there is a connection with what Carter did, and Fusco, I'm assuming it was Fusco came to save him at the very, very end. So yeah, they didn't make it clear in before he did actually die, and yeah. That light is symbolic in terms of the next journey, in terms of taking him to the afterlife, right? But again, I'm assuming Fusco was the one that saved him, just given the fact that obviously he knew Carter was working this case. So yeah, and if they can't find him, and it's like I know where he might be. So yeah, especially if they have a roundabout location to his activity. They don't know where, but they have a roundabout guesstimate to where he could be. So, yeah. But yeah, it was really, really great to have this focus on Reese. I feel like it's been some time. Obviously, things have been a bit hectic all around and all of that jazz. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was really, really great stuff to kind of explore these kind of tones with grief and all of that. So yeah, because again, it has this whole idea of him being able to say stuff. Like, there was even that moment which was really heartbreaking in terms of, no, I told you this, and on all of that, no, you didn't. And it is just really, really heartbreaking. But yeah, it was just really, really well done in terms of exploring John's need to survive and that push to get him to maybe take a different path, to be a bit more embracing, I guess, with his loved ones, because that's it with Harold, with Root, with Fusco, with Shaw, even though she's not here yet. They do love him. And yeah, so it was just really, really well done. And yeah. But it was just really, really well done in terms of exploring new layers to the, you know, dynamic to him and Jessica's relationship, but also to, you know, his mentality. So, but I also just loved the, like I said, the little signs that were there. Like even her mentioning that, like when she first mentioned about Iris in during their stakeout and all of that, I'm like, wait, what? So, yeah. But again, there were already little signs anyways, and then, yeah. So, but, yeah, it was just, yeah, great. Really, really well done stuff. And again, they're just doing a really fantastic job. Now, I know that this episode might have fared well a little bit earlier as well, because now we got 2 episodes left, and I'm really curious to see where things are going to go. For those final 2 episodes. But I still feel like it was really beautifully done. So, yeah. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!